Hey there, lovely people. It's your man Van Daven here, coming to you directly from the studio. And I have to be honest, I said I don't want to carry them, but I purchased something, and it's over there. And that's a REVV G20 amp. The REVV G20 came out a while ago, so this is not really a review. I just want to show you how I use it, and to be honest, I wouldn't want to use it, or I couldn't use it like I do without the Quad Cortex. I know that those of you who've seen the videos about my setup know that I'm using analog components in the insert send return. So I have two different overdrives, in insert send 1 and insert send return 2, and I truly use them live, mostly together with the Kraken amp. But now when I'm at home, I actually prefer G20, and the connection is pretty similar. So I go out of insert send return 2, I think, at the moment. Then I go into an overdrive pedal. The overdrive pedal takes the signal to the REVV G20, and then the integrated 2 notes load box, I think it's something like a Captor X inside the G20, does its own job. For these examples today, I have the 2 notes completely bypassed, so it's basically just a load and to take the sound from the amp back to the Quad Cortex, right? And yeah, and this is how it sounds. At the moment, this is the purple channel, and it wouldn't sound like that on its own because I've added an overdrive, a Wampler Belle, and without the Belle, it would sound a bit like that. Let me just turn it off. So without the Belle, it wouldn't sound the same. It would sound like that. It's still good sound, but it's a bit edgeless, I think. Well, I could play it, could I? I could, but it's more fun with the Belle. It is, right? And the awesome thing about the Belle is that it has a color control. And by turning that pot, you can go from pretty tight to loose and loosey-goosey and even more loose until you reach fuzz territory. Probably it's worth mentioning how I connect the Quad Cortex with the G20. Very easy. I'm going out of insert send 2 at the moment. Out of insert send 2 into the Belle overdrive pedal. From the overdrive pedal, I go into a Lehle P-ISO box, which basically takes away the grounding, so we don't have any possibility for a hum. And from the P-ISO box, I go into the amp and then out of the XLR output directly into the Quad Cortex. I have this little like connector, jack to jack connector box, and that's how I take the signal back into the Quad Cortex, into the insert send return number 2 in this case. And that's how it works. And then we're going directly, then I'm going into a noise gate, and then we're going directly into a speaker simulation. I could also use the 2-note speaker simulation, but I didn't want to add any additional latency. So the 2 notes is just basically a load box. It's not processing the signal at all. So I'm running it at minimal latency back into the Quad Cortex. There are various reasons why I bought this amp. Number one, it was pretty cheap because it's like a limited edition that nobody wanted to buy. Maybe because of the nice inviting color. Red works very well with the purple logo. I like that. The other reason being that it features the far-famed Rev purple channel. And that's at least what marketing is saying. So it's the purple channel of the bigger generator units, including the 2 different aggression levels. So you have aggression level nothing, aggression level blue and red. And at the moment, the Belle is feeding the amp set at like something like 2 o'clock from the gain with the blue aggression level. And the other cool thing is, and that's apart from that built-in captor, which is very, very nice because I don't have to use my aux box anymore. If I want to take that amp back into the Quad Cortex, which means I could, it's not really heavy, so I could theoretically use it live. I'm thinking about it, at least for the bigger Murdoch shows this year. Maybe. We'll see. At least I wouldn't have to bring the aux box. The other thing that it does, it's completely MIDI controllable, which is superb because I can switch the channels and the aggression levels and everything from the Quad Cortex. So at the moment, the Quad Cortex MIDI out is connected to the MIDI in of the amp. This is the distortion purple channel with the blue aggression. But if I switch to my lead channel, that's also delay now, it goes to the red aggression setting. And it's also a bit louder, right? And even without the Belle on, this channel delivers. It does, doesn't it? But with the Belle, everything's nicer and better. So in the meantime, I switched to the clean channel. Works very nice with the Belle. When I turn the Belle off, it kind of sounds like that. Works. And we're back on a rhythm channel now. Without the Belle. And now with the Belle. Well, it seems that there is a certain reason to own overdrive pedals. And that's another thing I want to mention today. The Quad Cortex is pretty cool. I dig playing it live on the smaller shows, definitely with the Kraken and an analog overdrive, no problem. I really dig it. For the bigger shows, maybe with the G20 in the future. I don't know. What makes the G20 also stand out is, I gotta tell you a secret. And the secret is that there's another reason why the G20 really stands out, even against maybe the bigger units of the lineup. It's the way it handles so-called amp in a pedals. Because I have a G3 and a G4 pedal, and I have a Soldano, and they all don't sound really superb going into a power amp simulation. It works, but it doesn't sound superb. And they also don't sound superb going into other amp models, right? They sound okay. They're usable, but they're not superb. So I found out one little thing, and that is the white mode. The white mode is only featured on the clean channel, and it seems to give a bit more boost or distortion to the power amp tubes. Maybe it's also a bit more on the preamp tubes, I don't know, but power amp tubes and the EQ works a bit differently. And playing my G3, G4 pedals and also the Soldano through the white channel is just absolutely amazing. So here we go. That is really pretty quickly disconnected. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So this is how quickly the Rev is installed. So here we are back on the amp, and of course we have to switch the channel and we have to switch it to white mode, and well, and just take a listen what comes out. Now if I go out of white mode, it sounds a lot different. Because now we don't feed the power amp tubes that much, right? We would have to turn it up all the way. Maybe not all the way, but a bit more. And it doesn't sound the same, just going back with the master volume and back into white. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much. I hope you liked the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment if you have any questions or you want to tell me that this is a good or a bad or a crazy idea, right? And of course, don't forget to have the best day ever. Bye!